Hi, I'm Darren, Instructional Designer with CTECS, Career and Technical Education Consortium of States. This short video is meant to give you some idea about what to expect in your upcoming meeting. It's a great chance for you to meet with peer educators, share ideas, and really help to shape an end-of-program assessment in your area of expertise. I'll be describing the roles of the participants, the goals of the meeting, as well as some description of our process. And I'll let you know what you should bring to the meeting and what you might leave at home. And I'll finish with the timeline for rolling out the test. First and foremost, thank you for agreeing to be a part of this meeting. We rely on your knowledge of the subject matter to build a high-quality assessment. CTECS has facilitated many meetings like this, and we realize that it's not easy for you to get a substitute, travel to us, and work diligently throughout the day. So your comfort is essential during the meeting, and we hope you'll make us aware of any special requirements you might need. We plan to have breaks and refreshments supplied along the way, but we find that once we begin, team members typically enjoy the process. I will add that if you are committing to attending the meeting, try to commit to the entire event. Sometimes this means one day, but often it means more time is required. Further, if you do attend, your participation is expected and crucial. We aim for a democratic environment where every team member contributes equally. We also aim for consensus if there are moments of disagreement. But the initial meeting is really about getting all of your ideas for test questions into a master bank, to build a critical mass of items that are strengthened by diversity of perspective and experience. The more we get of each, the better the assessment will be. This is your meeting. CTECS merely facilitates a process based on an assessment development model that works. As a group, we will identify an assessment blueprint based on an industry survey, highlighting the most important standards within your program. Then, we will use item banks from other member states to find and modify good questions, correlating those selected items to your own specific standards. We call this part of the process adopt and adapt. And there will be items you don't select and standards for which you can find no appropriate items. In those gaps, we will handwrite new questions. At that time, we will give you some pointers about the creative process as well, so don't worry. But beyond the creative process, we really think it helps for educators to bring their instructional resources into the meeting. So bring your textbooks, bring your laptops, bring your original images. However, because we want an original product, we cannot use anything previously copyrighted, and we prefer that you leave your own quizzes at home. Feel free to use them as a spark for new questions, but that's as far as it should go. A word here about confidentiality, and one of the reasons we always have these types of meetings in person. We need to protect the integrity of the items, and just as a general rule, no test questions are permitted to leave the room. Once the meeting is over, CTECS will edit the items and make the test and prepare it to be piloted, a trial period that establishes no pass-fail score. Our next meeting, after the pilot period, is the item analysis. The item analysis helps us edit the test and perfect it to run live, which it will with a temporary standard mastery or cut score. We usually have the test run for a season before holding our final meeting, the cut score meeting, to officially establish the pass-fail score. Then the test will run live for 3 years, at the end of which we will write another analysis about how the test is performing, and we may make changes to it at that time. This is called revalidation. After which, the test will run for another 2 years. Then we ask the state to revisit the standards, and we go back to square one, if necessary, to refresh the test to make it specific to your instruction and reflective of the industry. If you have additional questions about our consortium and what we do, please visit our website or give us a call. For logistical concerns and issues, contact your state coordinators. And thank you again. We couldn't do this without you. We look forward to meeting with you and having a very positive experience building a quality assessment tool that can dramatically help program improvement and better prepare students for the next chapter in their lives.